Welcome to Hobby Life, episode 40, everyone. It's your host, Brody the Kid here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to sponsors, Beckett Media and Southern Hobby Supply. We have an awesome, fun show for you guys today. We're talking to CK about the upcoming NFL season. We have an awesome product Riiip review with some football. And then we're going to be talking to the Ken Goldin from Goldin Auctions and his awesome son, Paul, at the end of the episode. It's going to be an absolute blast. Let's get to it. All right, everyone, it's time now for the one, the only, Chris Keller. What's up, CK?
Oh, Brody the Kid, what's going on, dude? Happy to be here with you.
Yeah, not much. So how's the shop been? Brand new? Well, new still. Not perfect.
Yeah. New location. We're doing good, dude. It's busy. It's good traffic. People coming in buying hobby boxes every day. We're doing family trade nights. So I'm happy I'm here, man. It's going good. It's a good time in the hobby still. Still good, man. Still good.
Yeah, for sure. So what have been the hottest products you think? Obviously Optic basketball is about to come out.
Yeah.
And there's some football products that we still have to see, but what do you think?
Well, I'd say people coming in the shop, I mean, they're really looking for whatever is the newest release. So, last week was Certified. The week before that was Elements. Now it's Panini Black. Today it's Donruss football. So they are coming in looking for whatever is new. Could be Topps Chrome came out that week. So they're all hot. As the weeks go on, though, it does get a little bit less in demand because there's always something new.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Topps Chrome from 3 or 4 weeks ago, it's not as popular.
Mm-hmm.
Panini Elements, not as popular because now Panini Black is here, Certified and Donruss. So as long as there's always something coming out each week, I'm happy.
Well, and I saw you mentioned Donruss on Panini's website that they were selling those boxes for $425 for a box of Donruss football.
Yes, sir.
I
don't know what to say about that.
I could not believe it.
I mean, I had some messages from some customers. We're opening ours tonight, but they said that from what they've seen, they like the looks of the card and they look sharp. But to me, they look like kind of a common Donruss card. So again, as I've been saying for years, Brody, if people are willing to pay that money, we're going to sell it for that. So that's the way that goes.
All right. Well, let's talk some football.
Yes.
It's about to start. So, Thursday night will have already happened. Hopefully that was a really good game. We have Sunday's games coming up. So I want your answers on each division winner. We'll start with the AFC North.
I do like, listen, I do like when you give me a little bit of input of what I'm going to talk about, because now I'm flying blind. I have no idea. So I'm really going to have to talk straight off the top of my head. So let's go.
All right. So start in the AFC. Start in the AFC East.
Okay. AFC East. You got Mac Jones, who's now the starter for the mighty New England Patriots. So that, from the hobby perspective, will be fun to watch and see what Mac Jones has to offer. But then you have Josh Allen, who has been making waves the last few years in the playoffs, making good runs, big, strong, talented quarterback. So are you asking me to pick the division winner?
Yeah, we'll do that.
I would probably hedge it and say the Buffalo Bills. Miami Dolphins, I don't think they're going to make it. So I'll go with the Bills.
All right. Well, let's head to the AFC West.
Obvious
one, but
an obvious one. Oh, so that's tough over there. You have the surging Chargers in the AFC West, which maybe as years go on, hopefully becomes a battle between Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert.
Mm-hmm.
But realistically speaking, with all the demand on Justin Herbert, which I've never seen, by the way, I've never seen such demand for a second-year quarterback that only played not even a full season. So, like you said, it's very clear cut that it should be Patrick Mahomes and the mighty Chiefs winning the AFC West.
Don't blame you. Hell,
how about you? Are you going to tell me who you're liking?
Yeah, I like the Chiefs too. I want my Raiders to win, but it's just that division's way too hard. Raiders' schedule is really hard. But Raiders, Chiefs games, the 2 times they played last year were both really good games, each team winning one. So those
Okay.
games could be good.
Any
All right.
given Sunday. Any given Sunday, Brody. Anything can
Anything
happen.
can happen. Anything can happen. The Jets beat the Browns last year. Anything can happen. Okay, let's go to the AFC South, which is an interesting division.
Yeah. I mean, you got the Titans. You've got the Titans who have shown that they belong, I guess, as they would say, in the AFC South there. And, Derrick Henry being a premier running back coming out of there. But then you have a hot rookie in Trevor Lawrence down there in the AFC South with the Jags. So hobby perspective, it'll be fun to watch what happens down there. But probably to win the division, it'd be nice if the Jaguars somehow pulled it off, but it doesn't seem right, does it?
Yeah,
Just doesn't seem.
Maybe in 2 years, but I think it's a little.
Yeah, I know any given Sunday, but you have to stick with the favorites. You have to go with the Titans.
Yeah,
I don't think the Texans are going to do anything either. They're such a mess.
Calling it right now. First 0-17 team will be the Houston Texans.
Wow.
Breaking news on Hobby Life.
I'm writing that down. Hang on. First 0-17. Did you say 0-7?
We got 17 games now.
So you're saying 0-17? I thought you said 7. The first team to reach 7 losses. You're saying 0-17, the Texans?
Oh, I got my Sports Illustrated. Excuse my voice.
Wow.
I've got my Sports Illustrated next to me, and they picked the Texans to go 1-16. But I don't think they're even going to win a game. They're going to go 0-17.
Maybe I'll go check the odds on that in Vegas. Put something down on that.
I'll make a bet with you right now.
Against them.
If they don't go 0-17, I'll give you a Joe Montana card within reason.
Okay.
And if they do go 0-17, Brody the Kid Blitz mix time.
Brody the Kid Blitz mix, but I'd like to add to that. You have to come here and clean the shop for a day.
All right.
You got to come here and clean and organize. All right, okay. Deal.
That's fine with me. I'll do it.
17, he says. All right, that's a bet. That's a deal.
All right, it's done. All right. Last division in the AFC, the AFC North. What do you think? Could be anyone. Oh, except the Bengals.
I like the Ravens because I've lived there for many years when actually they became the Baltimore Ravens. I was there for all of that. So I'm kind of partial to the Baltimore Ravens. I'm partial. I really like defensive teams, believe it or not. I mean, high scoring, 3-4 touchdowns, 350 yards passing kind of games are awesome too. But that kind of says, well, that defense sucks. So I like strong defenses, and that certainly prevails in the AFC North with the Steelers and the Ravens. Baker Mayfield, I think, needs to, what do they say? Poop or get off the pot. He needs to do something this year. All right, Mr. Baker Mayfield, I'm an awesome guy. So this is your year to do it, hopefully. But to win the division, somebody's calling Top Shelf, wondering if we buy cards. Let's see what they say. Seriously. Hello, Top Shelf. Oh, yeah. I'm going to go live here. I'm doing a video podcast with Brody the Kid right now. So that's all right. I'll be on the air live here shortly. All right. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Said he bought into one of my breaks, and he's wondering if I'm going to go live or when. So that's funny.
Live call-in.
That was live call. Usually they say, yeah, I have a question. I was wondering if you buy cards. And then they go on about, I have this whole binder of cards, and they're from the 80s, and they want to tell me about them all. It's like, I don't know what you have. So bring them in.
Stop, yeah.
Where were we, bud? AFC North?
Yeah. Are you going
I say, to win the AFC North, Steelers could sneak in there, but I'll stay with the Ravens.
All right. Well, then let's go to the NFC and start with the NFC North.
Okay.
The Bears division. Do you think the Bears got a shot?
Oh, Lord. No, they don't. They just don't. I would love them to. I mean, I just bought this big giant Bears thing for the backyard, like a canopy, and we're all excited. But I mean, every year the same thing happens.
Yeah.
So, I do not think they're going to win. It's probably going to be the stupid Packers.
Yep.
Realistically, like we're talking, if you're going to put your money down somewhere in Vegas or a gentleman's bet, if you're like, if it's on the line, realistically, it's probably going to be the Packers.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you were gonna say that because it seems like, Packers really seem like the only team that could win it because I don't think the Vikings are really that good because I don't think Kirk Cousins is that good, and then the Lions are just the Lions need to get things straight. Let's just say that.
Yeah, the Lions are the Lions.
Yeah, the Lions are the Lions. All right. NFC West. The interesting division. I've seen people pick all four teams into the playoffs because
Playoffs.
I'm assuming you're going with the 49ers.
That would be correct. They are. I mean, you may think that the Titans are going to go, or Texans are going to go 0-17. My beloved, since childhood, San Francisco 49ers will win the NFC West in 2021. They will. I hope that Patrick Mahomes, I mean Trey Lance, I really hope Trey Lance gets to play at some point. But their defense has been shored up. They got a lot of the same guys coming back this year. A lot of young, fresh talent. I think all the cylinders will be firing this year for my San Francisco 49ers. What say you?
I think they've got some talent. I'm not sure how Trey Lance is going to do or not, but we'll see how that plays out. I see you got your 49ers shirt on and your USC hat on. USC played good in their first college game, just like my Georgia Bulldogs, who beat
Yeah.
Clemson and are now the number 2 team in the country.
Who did they beat? Oh, that's right. It was Clemson.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, the Trojans played San Jose State.
Yeah.
So
the Georgia
can't
game,
really brag too much.
the Georgia game was a good game considering it was only a 7-point game, but it was 10-3, so it was also kind of boring. And the only touchdown was a pick six, so it was also kind of boring. But all right, 49ers. I don't know. I kind of want it. I don't
Seahawks?
know.
Cardinals?
I've been looking at articles. Everybody's posting articles. Some people say that the Seahawks are going to win a division, and then I see other people saying ESPN put out an article saying that the Seahawks are going to go 5-12. So
wow,
they have a tough schedule. So they were like, I think on that article they were 1-10, and then they did better in their last games. They're like 1-10 through the first 11 games. But
I think the Seahawks are very well coached. Maybe a little biased, but I think they do have a great coach, and they have a true veteran in Russell Wilson, and then they have DK Metcalf.
Yeah,
playmaker.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm sure their defense is pretty stout. So, I mean, who makes me nervous in the NFC West are the Cardinals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
That's who makes me a little nervous.
The Cardinals have the talent to be a really, really good team.
We'll have to see, bud. Yeah. That's the fun about football season is you got all these questions about second-year rookies and first-year rookies and new coaches and new offensive lines and defenses and players that were traded from here to there and what's it going to pan out to be. And usually you're wrong about everything. And it's a weird football season.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, I don't know. I've seen people say that all four of those teams will make it to the playoffs, which is possible. Mm-hmm. That division's pretty dang good. All right.
I agree. Yep.
NFC South. Who do you like?
Well, Drew is gone. Drew Brees is gone from the Saints. NFC South is the Carolina Panthers. I don't even know what's going on with the Panthers. Who are the Panthers? Christian McCaffrey?
They have Sam Darnold now. So they could be interesting if Sam Darnold does have the talent and it was just beat on the Jets, the Jet effect. Mm-hmm. They could potentially break out and be a solid team.
Maybe that'll be his chance. Mm-hmm. Saints, Panthers. Who else is down there? NFC South.
Falcons and Bucks.
Oh, the 18 Falcons. I think Matt Ryan's in his swan song, as they say. He's not by any means a bum, but
yeah,
is
he's a
Julio
good,
Jones still there?
no, he is a tight end now.
He is a Titan. Oh, but they're going 0-17. Oh no,
No,
you said the
Texans
Texans.
are going 0-7.
I was going to say, oh, he's a Titan. Wow, that's even better for the
Yeah,
AFC South.
I
Okay.
got another good. They already have AJ Brown, and now they have him too. But the Falcons do have a good offense. Matt Ryan always gets a ton of yardage. That is for sure. He'll throw for a lot of yards,
Mm-hmm.
but he might also turn the ball over. So,
Well, I mean, go with the Saints just because
interesting.
it's a weird division down there.
So, which you like, Taysom Hill or you like Jameis Winston?
No, I've always been on Taysom Hill. Ever since years ago, Sean Payton was touting him and how much he loved Taysom Hill and how special he is and how much
Mm.
Sean Payton loves him. I was excited to hear that. So hopefully he still loves him, but we'll get his chance. But he's kind of a bigger dude, like a tight end guy. Maybe over as the years went on, maybe he didn't turn out to be quarterback material. He certainly can play it if needed, which they do. They do bring him in for some downs as quarterback or tight end. So, again, we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, Taysom Hill's an interesting one. The Bucks. I think I like the Bucks just because they have Brady, but
Yeah, I was wondering who else was in there. NFC South.
I don't know though. But Taysom Hill I like him. He can do it all pretty much. I mean, he literally can do it all. I mean, I'll play Madden and draft him as a quarterback, and then I'll
You do?
switch his position and put him at tight end because he can play tight end really good too. And I can use
How does he do in quarterback?
pretty solid. He can move, so that's the good thing.
Wow.
He's a solid backup quarterback, and then you can have him as a backup tight end, and then you're starting
Yep.
fullback because he's a really
fullback. Yeah, he
he's
could.
a really good fullback.
Yeah, he's a big dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, you did. You're right. I mean, how did I forget about that? I'm thinking, who's the other team in the NFC South? It is the Buccaneers. So certainly have to pick them. I will pick them to win
All right.
the NFC
He
South.
forgot about the Bucks, and now he's changed his mind. All right.
Weird, I know. Yeah, who did I say? Saints to win the NFC
Yeah.
South? No. Take that back. It's going to be the Buccaneers.
Okay. Last division is the NFC East, the interesting one.
That's such a dorky division. Who wants to be in that freaking one? What a division that is.
Yeah.
Who's over there? The Smell Boys?
Cam and JD's liking it though because the Cowboys easily win the division.
Yeah, they might. Dak is back. Dak is back. We'll see how good Dak is tomorrow night. How about that? But I'll tell you who's going to win
on Wednesday now because tomorrow night's obviously Thursday. But
true that.
I think I don't know. I like Washington though too. Their offense isn't great, but they have a pretty good defense. That's for sure.
I don't know.
I think the Eagles.
It's a weird division. Didn't they all suck last year, Brody, or was that the year before where they all had like 4 wins and someone made the playoff? That was last season.
Made the playoffs at 7 and 9, I think it was.
Yeah, maybe 6 or 7 wins.
Yeah, I think the Eagles are the only team out of that division, which we also have Ken Goldin on. I don't know if this is going to be before or after the interview. And I agreed with him saying that they're going to go around 500, but I'm telling you right now, the Eagles are not going to go 500. Sorry, Ken. I had to be nice to you while we were talking, but now that
you think they're going to do worse?
Yeah, I think they'll. This magazine says they're going to go 3-14, and I kind of agree. I don't know about your guys.
What does your magazine say about Jalen Hurts? Does it say anything about that?
I don't know if I flip a couple pages, it might. Let's see.
No, I'm just curious because
where's the NFC?
Someone just got traded over there. Who was that? Gardner Minshew, maybe?
Oh yeah, Gardner Minshew got traded to the Eagles.
I think it's the Eagles. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. What do they say about the Eagles? Best case, Hurts viewed by the front office as a 1-year stopgap, plays well enough to keep the Eagles in most games.
Right. I'm down with Jalen Hurts. You know that. I've always liked that guy. I really wish they would give him a strong, true, real shot. And I don't even, it's not one of those, oh, I have so many one of ones of Jalen Hurts and stuff. It's not that because I don't. I sold them all a year ago because I bought them all preseason, if you remember last year. So
and then they played good.
I just like the dude. He's got a great attitude and personality, and he's a leader, and he's just a cool dude. Watched a couple of those segments that they do of players, you've seen those.
Yeah.
So
He was a really good quarterback in college.
Yeah, exactly.
Georgia stopped them, but then they couldn't stop Tua Tagovailoa, sadly.
I have a question for you, Brody. Do you enjoy more, likewise, of watching Sunday football, or do you enjoy watching more of Saturday football?
I hate getting asked college or professional sports. For basketball, it's definitely college.
No. College football or NFL football specific, I'm asking.
It might be a tie. If I had to say one, I'd probably say college football just because the atmosphere is different with the band and the mascots and stuff, and college game day is like 3 hours long, and that's always so fun to watch in the morning, especially like last week it was at the Georgia Clemson game. It's always fun.
Yeah, I saw the race car dude there who's
Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott. I saw that dope car.
They have the special celebrity guest pickers all the time. It's college atmosphere. I feel like it's just cool.
And you know what else, Brody?
What?
Brought to you by the Home Depot. Let's build something together. Right? They still do that. They got the Home Depot hats on and they got all the signs. That's what I'm talking about. College football versus, we get excited to make wings and food and there's all that going on, but it's almost like on a Sunday, that stuff is more important than actually the games you're watching.
Yeah.
But on Saturdays, it's like, man, I can't wait to watch college football. Like I watched the Wisconsin and Penn State game and it was like scoreless almost all the way through. And then at the end, it started getting really good and people missing extra point and interceptions and driving down the field with 1:30 to go. Like it's just more exciting.
You wake up and watch it right after Friday night of work and stuff. It's just, it is exciting. Like you said, that Penn State Wisconsin game was really
awesome.
That was a really good game. It was 0-0 at halftime, and the offenses cooked up a little bit in that second half. And then I think at college too, you see some weird games like this weekend. Tulane. Oklahoma is expected to absolutely destroy them. And I paid attention to this a little bit, and it is 40-35 with 2 minutes left, and Tulane has the ball after they Tulane successfully got an onside kick against Oklahoma, and they have the ball. Sadly, if they would have won that game, oh my goodness. And there's also moments that I saw that Kansas won their first game since 2019, and the fans stormed the field. But what's funny about this is they played an FCS school, not even an FBS school. They played this FCS school. It was like
wow. But they won.
Yeah, they did win, but it was like East Montana or something. They won by 6 points, and the fans stormed the field. Anybody else in Division One plays that team and they beat them by 30, and they go have a party because
that's what makes it great. And they don't take knees, like we're not going to take a knee. We're not going to run the clock out. They're going to score. If it's 56-3, they're probably going to try and score another touchdown if it's a big rivalry.
Yeah, that one quarterback from Presbyterian had 10 touchdowns this weekend.
Oh, really? I missed that.
Yeah, he had 10 passing touchdowns, broke the record. And then I saw some guy on Fordham, however you say it, against Nebraska, had 31 tackles himself. They had 31 tackles.
31 tackles?
Yeah, because it was such a blowout. He had 31 tackles. I mean, that's insane stuff. And it's just week one. It gets even better when they get into conference games. All right. I don't even know how we got to that point. But who are you picking for the NFC East?
I hope the Cowboys come in dead last. So NFC East, I'll go with probably the Eagles. Long kind of a little nudge. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he likes Jalen Hurts.
I do. I hope he
Okay.
gets to play a lot.
So now we got our division winners. Tell us, what is the AFC Conference Championship game?
Woo! AFC Conference Championship game. All right. I wish I could tell you what I would like to see and then what I think will happen, but certainly going to be the AFC West Chiefs, because they just make it look easy. I watched them in preseason. They could do that stuff with their eyes closed. So
Oh yeah, I remember Mahomes. I watched Mahomes a little in the
yeah,
preseason against
yeah, exactly.
Cardinals or something, and he's just
Winging it there. Whoop, whoop. So certainly the Chiefs. Now the X factor will be which other AFC team could sneak in there. I think one would say the Bills. Could the Ravens come to life? And I'm just telling you my gut instinct. I think it's going to be Bills and Chiefs. I don't know if Justin Herbert will make it to the AFC Championship game. So we'll go with Bills, Chiefs. That's without me looking at anything or doing research. That's just straight off my gut.
And you got the Chiefs winning?
Yes.
Chiefs winning. All right. Chiefs advance to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think the Ravens might be able to pull through this year and actually get there. I think Lamar's gonna have a really good season. Not that he hasn't been playing good, but I think he'll have a really good year this year.
I mean, he's a big part of the team. If your quarterback, can keep your team motivated and excited and make some big plays to just get that win, that is what he does.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully he continues to do that. It's very similar to Patrick Mahomes. Like he runs that team and everyone else falls into line.
Yep.
So
they have a really good defense, like you said earlier. Okay. NFC Championship game. Are the Bears in it?
No, they're not. Sorry, Chicago and friends and family, but they're just not going to be. I'm trying reverse psychology this year. I'm thinking maybe if I don't get too excited about it, it'll happen. I'm tired of getting all excited thinking it's going to be awesome and there's hope. You make up all these excuses. So the Bears will not be there in the NFC Championship game. I think the NFC Championship game, Brody, will be literally one of these two. I think it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady taking on another legend who I really don't like and can't stand the colors of their team, and they annoy me. That would be Aaron Rodgers from the Green Bay Packers, and or supplement Aaron Rodgers with Jimmy Garoppolo / Trey Lance.
So Packers.
Yep.
So you went with the same two conference championships as last year.
Huh?
Who wins, Bucks or Packers? Who wins?
Is that what it was? Is that what it came down to?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was Bucks Packers last year and the Bills Chiefs last year.
I mean, it's only been 365 days, so same dudes, same teams, basically. Who goes to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, this is a revenge game for Aaron Rodgers.
Listen, Tom Brady is something special. He's got 7 Super Bowl rings. The dude knows what he's doing. I'm going to go with the 49ers. I'm going to go with they're going to choke. I'm happy to be in the NFC Championship game. That's the Super Bowl for me, quite frankly. If your team makes it to that game, you did good. You made it. You got a chance.
Yeah.
That's really how I just want to make it to the chance to get to the Super Bowl.
Bears couldn't do it.
Yeah, exactly. So close.
The talent to do it, but Cody Parkey can't kick a stinking football.
We would have been so happy to just make it to the championship game, guys.
Just win a playoff game, really, too.
Yeah. So I think Tom Brady's going to be in another Super Bowl. I really, really do. I swear I do.
Same Super Bowl. Who wins?
Oh, I did say Chiefs and Buccaneers. Wow. Well, that's a great show. Well, that was difficult. I didn't realize that we were going down that same road, but that's how I really still feel. Who wins it? Chiefs win it, though. Chiefs do win it.
All right.
Chiefs do win it.
Okay, who is the MVP of the NFL season?
The whole season?
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, Buffalo Bills.
I
Always
like
liked him. All the way from Wyoming, I think.
Yeah,
Come
Wyoming.
on.
Wyoming.
Let's go.
I like
Yep.
it. All right, so gonna have to disagree with you on some of these. So for
Sure.
my AFC conference, I'm gonna go Chiefs and Titans, and I want to have the Titans go to the Super Bowl.
Wow. Okay.
I like the Titans this year. I
Okay.
buy Ryan Tannehill. Do it. I don't.
Okay.
He's old. I know he's kind of old, but just buy him.
So you
Then-
got Mike Vrabel, old
Yeah.
old school Patriot. He's a Patriots veteran, Mike
Yeah.
Vrabel.
Yeah, they got a lot of talent, and Derrick Henry's not going to get any slower or stronger or less stronger. And then the NFC, I agree with the Packers, sadly. And then I'm going to go out on a limb and say Packers and Cowboys, but Packers win. I think Dak goes on a little bit of a run and he played really well last year. The Cowboys get their defense a little bit better. Dak plays really good. They get there, but the Packers stop them, and it's Packers Titans in the Super Bowl, and Aaron Rodgers wins his second ring. I believe.
Packers. You say Packers Titans?
Packers Titans.
Hmm.
Packers win.
So Tom Brady.
Tom Brady gets out in the first round.
Oh boy.
I think they're gonna exit early this year.
Okay.
And then my MVP, and I like Josh Allen too. That's a good candidate, but I'm gonna say what I said earlier and go Lamar Jackson.
Nice.
Just me.
Dope.
Just me. I don't like picking from the past like you.
Stop. I wasn't picking from the past. I just was telling you what I really think. I could have mixed it up a little bit and said some other stuff, but I'm telling you that when teams are on a roll like that and they bring back a lot of their same players, same coaching staff, there's really not a whole lot things different. So they do tend to roll in, if you look at the last few years, I mean, the Chiefs keep showing up, Chiefs keep winning.
Yeah.
But
we'll see it.
Any given Sunday.
Here. Yeah, any given Sunday.
I think we should call this Any Given Podcast.
We should start a podcast, Any Given Podcast. That's
Yes.
not a bad idea because it could be like anything. And that's usually what happens when we talk.
Yep.
We talking about football or the NFL and who's going to win records. And then we got into if college is better or how the atmosphere is. And we're talking college scores. So we go all over the place.
We didn't talk about cookies, your favorite cookie.
It's got to have sprinkles on it or else it's stinks.
So like a homemade cookie with sprinkles on it, or?
I like the ones that are like the soft and they have like the frosting and the sprinkles in the middle. Yeah, those are the ones I like.
Like Christmas cookie type things.
Yeah.
Butter cookies. Butter cookies. They're called butter cookies, I think. They're white. They got sprinkles on them.
Yeah.
But what about a mainstream cookie? Like a Oreo or one of those EL fudges or? You don't eat a lot of cookies?
Not really. I like Oreo.
Okay, yeah, Oreos.
That's pretty much it. I don't really eat cookies. I like the sweeter side. We went to a gummy bear factory a couple months ago.
Oh, there you go.
I like gummy bears. Gummy bears are good.
Do you like the sugar coated gummy bears? They're like Sour Patch Kids, but the gummy bears.
Oh, Sour Patch Kids are pretty. I like Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, man. Imagine
my favorite though is probably still Skittles. I nothing can beat the rainbow. You got
Skittles are dope. What about Mentos? They come in the long tube and they're different colors. They're little round ones.
I don't think I've ever had any of them.
Okay, it's good as long as you don't get the yellow ones. They're like horrible. You got to get the red and the purple ones.
Yeah, that happens with some stuff. There's one flavor
Sweet. Yeah, like why even put them in there?
Yeah.
Any given podcast.
Yeah, Any Given Podcast. We just went on a couple-minute rant about cookies and gummy bears and stuff. Well, thank you, CK, so much for coming on today. Tell us again where you can follow you, get in your breaks, watch your breaks.
Yeah, well, thanks for having me on. And if you live in the Chicago land area, you can come see this shop known as Top Shelf Sports Cards, located in Elgin, Illinois, due west of downtown Chicago. And you can follow us on the Twitter machine at Top Shelf Breaks, Top Shelf Cards 22. And you can just Google the shop on Facebook, Top Shelf Sports Cards Elgin. Put that in Facebook, you'll find the shop.
Sweet. Everybody do it. All right, CK. Pull some monsters in the breakthrough tonight.
Let's go. Thanks, Brody and team. Always a pleasure.
Product review. All right, everyone. It's time now for product rip review. And we have a fun one for NFL opening day. We have two awesome blasters, Prizm draft picks and Chronicles draft picks. It's going to be this fun little mini box battle. Just have some fun. It's two awesome products. We'll start with Chronicles draft picks first. 4 packs, 5 cards per pack. You get some exclusive parallels, 3 blaster exclusive pink parallels, and 4 blaster exclusive rookies and stars. So yeah, Chronicles draft picks, awesome product. All no veterans in this one. Regular Chronicles is a lot of rookies, and this is no veterans whatsoever. All rookies, which a lot of people like, obviously. See what we got here. There we go. Alrighty. Let's do this. See what we got. All right. We have Donruss, Jamar Chase. Nice. Pretty good. Nico Collins, Prestige. There's our rookies and stars of Seth Williams. Chris Evans, XR. XR looks pretty cool. And then we have an optic silver of Rondale Moore. Oh, wow. A silver optic. It's way off center, as you can see, but still a pretty cool card. All right. Pack number 2. Some boxes of this won't be that great, but then you can have other boxes where you're just pulling, you pull 3 Trevor Lawrence rookies. It's crazy. Devonta Smith, nice. There's a good one. There's one of our pinks of Chris Evans. We've seen him once. Now we've seen him twice. Rookie star Zach Wilson. That's a nice one. Javonte Williams, the status. I like the status. Status is cool. And then a Kadarius Toney Spectra pink. That's pretty cool. Sweet. All right, half the box done. Pretty good so far. Not too shabby. Keep it rolling. We got a Prestige. Chuba Hubbard, the base Chronicles design. Javonte Williams, rookies and stars. There's our last pink, I think. Kenneth Gainwell from Illusions. That's cool. And then Elijah Moore Spectra. All right, last pack. We can get a nice Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence. Pretty nice. There's Micah Parsons, who's supposed to be pretty good. There's another pink. Jalen Waddle. That's a nice one. From Donruss. Elijah Moore, rookies and stars. Caleb Fraley on the recon, which is I like that. And then select Rondale Moore. Select looking pretty good. Yeah, this recon design is pretty cool. A little different, but it's cool. All right. So fun little box. I think Prizm draft picks though has a pretty good shot to win here, as we didn't get anything crazy. A couple of not bad cards, but nothing crazy. So let's see if Prizm draft picks can win this little mini box battle. Look for the ultra rare on campus insert. Look for the blaster exclusive green pulsars to 25. And you get 1 purple wave Prizm per box. And then we've got greens and silvers and all that good stuff in there as well. All right. 6 packs. Here we go. 5 cards per pack. Let's get something nice. There we go. Drew Lock, Zeke, Daz Newsome, green, which is pretty cool. Bears practice squad member right now. Nice. Sean Wade and Rakeem Boyd. It's a cool Daz Newsome. Calvin Ridley. Joey B, second year. Nice. A silver Drew Brees. That's pretty cool. Nice silver Drew Brees. Sage Surratt, Crusade, and Kellen Mond. That's cool. On the Vikings. Pack number 3. Odell Beckham Jr. Matthew Stafford wearing that nice Georgia uniform. I put down Odell Beckham. We got 6 cards in this pack for some reason. Keenan Allen, that is the base, yes. Zeke Green, so double Zeke could start the Zeke rainbow. Maybe I will. Jeremiah Owasu and Kenneth Gainwell. And I think that guy from Notre Dame is pretty good. That's a hard name to say, but one. There is Chase Young. Quite a few Ohio State guys in this box. There's a Kadarius Toney Green Crusade. That's a pretty cool card. Jace Horn and Terrence Marshall Jr. 2 packs left. Couple cool parallels. They get a nice rookie or something. I think Prizm draft picks will get the win, but we'll see. Aaron Rodgers, Jalen Reagor. Here's the purple wave, and it's of Jamie Newman. Quarterback. Kind of drifted around a little bit, but that's cool. Najee Harris, nice. And Dylan Moses. All right. Last pack. See if this last pack has anything in store. Sam Darnold, James Robinson, Calvin Ridley Green, Travis Etienne rookie, and Marquez Stevenson. All right. I'm going to give the win to Prizm draft picks. I don't know. Neither box was crazy, but they're both fun. So, yeah. Fun little rip there. We're actually going to be giving away all the cards from the Chronicles blaster all right here. Post in the chat right now who you think your Super Bowl champion is going to be, and you can grab these cards. All right, let's move on with the show. Product review. All right, everyone, and now on Hobby Life, joining me today is Ken and Paul Goldin from Goldin Auctions. Ken is the founder of Goldin Auctions, and we have his son Paul with us today. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Doing good.
Awesome. So you guys are coming on here for hold, sell, buy. I just want to talk to you. I mean, you are the founder of Goldin Auctions. How did starting Goldin Auctions come about?
I had been obviously doing this my whole life and came up with the idea of an auction company in about 2011. And I have been doing this since I was 12, Paul. Okay, so I've been doing this since I was 12, but at Goldin Auctions we started in 2012, which was a year before you were born. So I thought it was a good opportunity. I saw an opportunity in the space. Felt I can fill a what I considered was a void, and we started Goldin with a modest $800,000 in sales our first year.
Cool, that's awesome, and it's grown into maybe the biggest auction company for sports and sports cards. It's crazy how its hobby is crazy now. All right, time for wholesale buy. And to start it off, I know that I heard you talking about this on one of your Instagram lives, that you really liked one of this guy's cards, Shaquille O'Neal. What are your thoughts on Shaquille O'Neal?
Shaq is a definite buy as far as I'm concerned. Buy, you agree? Buy. I think that one of the most loved players of all time, one of the most dominating centers of all time.
And also back for most breakaway baskets.
and hold the records for most breaking baskets, Paul tells me. And I think that his cards are underappreciated.
I agree. Yeah, his stuff, it doesn't seem that expensive compared to other guys for how good he was. All right. I know you guys really love your Philadelphia sports, so I had to
Literally.
this Philly shirt on. Nice. Well, we do have a Philadelphia Philly coming up in wholesale buy, so maybe Paul will get excited for that one. All right, next I have Joel Embiid.
Ooh, I'll let Paul take this one.
I gotta say bye.
Bye. Okay, bye. Bye, Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
If you look at how great a player he is, he should have won the MVP award.
He's barely still up.
Yeah, but he got hurt. They hear by every little noise they hear. So just keep that in mind. Every little noise they hear. So if you squeak your chair, if you're out on my desk, they're gonna hear you. He would have won the MVP award had he not been injured.
Even though Jokic did?
Huh?
I think.
Yeah, Jokic won it, but
Jokic.
and Embiid would have won had he not missed
Jokic.
several weeks.
So Jokic's very good player.
Jokic is a good player. You buy Jokic too?
Yep.
He'd buy Jokic too, but we
I
definitely
agree. Awesome. Well, and another 76er now, Ben Simmons, which is an interesting one because he has a deal with Upper Deck. So you don't see too many signatures of Ben Simmons on cards, especially since he's with Upper Deck and not Panini.
Paul, hold. It's a hold. Okay, it's a hold. He's not getting the sell. He's not getting a sell. We'll take a wait and see. We'll see if he's still with the Sixers, and we'll see if he can make a.
I want him to be on the Sixers.
You want him to be on the Sixers? Okay. We're hoping that it's not.
Well.
Because what?
I thought we both have jerseys of him.
Yes. We both have. The reason why Paul wants to be in the Sixers is we both have his jersey.
And I also like
Oh.
And he likes it.
Oh yeah, and that's only the only basketball player I will something else besides Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay. But no, I think they would not get fair value for him right now if they traded him. So
they'll only get Damian Lillard, I think.
Or we take Damian Lillard. But yeah, it's Ben Simmons as a whole right now. Let's wait and see. Let's see if he can improve on some of the things that went wrong in the playoffs. You can't sell right now because his price is down.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great ball handling and everything.
Very good.
Maybe a couple 3-pointers, literally just
Also
a couple.
very good defense.
Wow, how many 3-pointers Ben Simmons made? I think they said like 2 or 3 made last year. His first couple of career ones.
He made one against the Magic that I forgot the other two.
Yeah, I think yeah. So
There's that one game where the Sixers like blew out the Magic where
Yep.
Howard and Simmons both made 3-pointers.
Yep.
Oh, nice. He's getting better.
Yep.
Well, now they have Drummond and Howard's back on the Lakers again for about
Again, the Lakers. Lakers are scary this year. All right, our Philadelphia, Philly, Bryce Harper. What do you think, Paul?
Absolute buy.
Absolute buy. Absolute buy. In fact, let me see the absolute buy.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
Did I legitimately just buy?
I agree with the buy.
No, actually, these are all Acuñas, which I bought. This was current. Oh, here it is. Yes. I literally just bought from one of my competitors. I won't show you who, but I literally just bought a Bryce Harper.
Ooh, that's pretty nice. BGS. Well, I think he gets foreshadowed by Tatis, this crazy story, but Harper's having a really good year.
Harper's having a great year. I mean, look, he could win MVP.
Yeah, he's up there. He'll probably be second or third at least, but everybody loves Tatis.
Fourth.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be close.
Yeah, definitely top 10.
Absolute insane here.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, this one is more directed just towards Ken because Paul is young, but I just have straight vintage. What do you think vintage will do in the future, Ken?
I think that what, Paul?
I have no idea.
I like vintage. I collect vintage. I have been kind of on a vintage buying spree myself. I have been buying vintage wax boxes. I have been buying vintage sets. I picked up a 1957 Topps registry set. I picked up a 1952 Bowman registry set. I just think that as the collector base grows, people are going, more people, they're going to be newer people into buying cards. It just every year it grows. As it grows, quality vintage is going to continue to dry up and continue to dry up. And therefore be limited in supply, and that's why you see cards like the 52 Topps Mickey Mantle popping like crazy and the Wagner popping like crazy.
It's just a regular Halo.
Okay, Paul.
Well, speaking of vintage, what is your favorite box on that wall behind you? What do you think?
Probably 2003, 2004 for your Ultra. What's about?
That's a nice.
Paul's is the 2003 Ultra basketball with LeBron with LeBron rookie. Mine will be 86 Fleer Wax basketball.
Awesome.
Although I definitely like the 72 Topps basketball as well with Dr. J rookie.
Sweet. Dr. J is awesome. I like Dr. J. All right, next one. It's still vintage, but it's an interesting one. Pete Rose. What do you think about Pete Rose?
Ooh, I like Pete Rose. You like Pete Rose, Paul? Yes. Yes, you met Pete Rose. Yes.
But I have to say bye.
So he has to say bye. I would say Pete Rose is a buy. I think as time goes on, people think the Hall of Fame might be a barometer. I don't, but I personally think that Pete Rose, literally the year after he passes, is going to get in the Hall of Fame because everybody wants him in, and they're going to say lifetime ban. The guy's dead, and we're putting him in.
Yeah, I personally agree. I love Pete Rose. He has a lot of autographs out there, but yeah, he was a great player, and I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. All right, the final two, but it's going to be a little different. So we're going to football. So the first one is, what is your biggest sell quarterback from this rookie class this year? Of the big guys, obviously.
Wait, was Lawrence?
Huh?
Was Trevor Lawrence a quarterback?
Trevor Lawrence is this year, Paul.
No, I was asking if he was a quarterback.
Okay, yes, he's a quarterback. Yes.
Okay, if you say biggest buy, that would pretty much only say Trevor Lawrence because that's literally the only guy I know from this draft.
I'm gonna pass on this one because I don't want to get hate mail from people opening. To be honest with you, people opening up 2021 wax with companies.
Yeah, I don't know. It will be interesting. I like Zach Wilson as a player, but he's on the Jets, and I feel like it's hard to build a career with the Jets. We'll see how Sam Darnold does on the Panthers.
Yep.
Either Sam Darnold's not good or the Jets are just the Jets. And yeah, we'll see. All right. So then the second one is, what's your biggest buy from this class? Who do you like the most?
Trevor Lawrence.
I mean, look, he's obviously overhyped, but the guy is a winner, and I like him as well. Sorry, it's boring.
He'll be good, but I can't believe you're taking him over my Bears quarterback, Justin Fields. He's going to be our quarterback for the next 15 years.
You're lucky because, honestly, I almost put him as my sell.
What?
Just because with the
show, where's the exit button?
With the Bears. Yes.
Are they even good anymore?
No, they have not been good for a while. Well, they were decent last year, right?
Yeah, they did make the playoffs.
Yes.
At 8-8.
Yes.
My favorite football player is Jalen Hurts, and then Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. You can guess why it's in that order, of course.
Because my favorite two teams are the Chiefs and Eagles.
Okay.
Well, what do you guys think the Eagles are going to do this year? How do you think that's going to play out?
I still don't think
slightly under 500.
slightly under 500.
Well, they playing. Is this the first year of 17 games?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 9 and 8 or 8 and 9.
Okay. I think that's fair. There were rumors that Deshaun Watson might get traded. We'll see. That Eagles could be a potential spot. I know I was hearing.
We've been hearing that. We've been hearing that a lot.
I forgot if he got traded or not yet.
Where is Deshaun this year? Saints.
So, wait, who?
Where is Watson still with?
Yeah, he's still at the Texans.
Okay.
There's been trade rumors to go to Dolphins, saying the Eagles are up there. We'll see. I'm excited.
It really is.
I don't know, Paul. There's baggage that you would not understand that comes with that.
Okay, I'm not the biggest football.
Okay, think of Abdul Herrera baggage. Huh? Okay.
I used Abdul Herrera as an example. The
Yeah.
Phillies guy that didn't do a good thing.
Yeah. And Marcelo do not.
Hmm?
And Marcelo do not.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's been a blast talking to you guys. You too, Paul. Can give out your socials for where people can find you.
Sure. It's at Goldin Auctions everywhere and at Ken Goldin everywhere, especially on Instagram, which is where I'll post the most.
Awesome. And thank you guys so much for coming on. I do think your Eagles have a pretty good shot at winning the division this year, just because, let's be real here, your division's kind of
Horrible. Yeah,
it's horrible.
It's weak division. Absolutely. It's kind of like the NL East in baseball. You know, you can couple games over 500. You can win.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what.
That's the wild. When you're talking about the American League wild card, that's pretty much the opposite.
Yeah. Well,
because there's about every single team is trying to compete for the. Except unless you're the Baltimore Orioles or Texas Rangers. And the Oakland Athletics are in third place now, and the Mariners are, which means the Mariners are really competing.
Great.
He's got good facts there. He's right.
They're still surprised they're doing good.
Who's doing good?
The Mariners.
The Mariners.
I'm still surprised they're doing good.
Cool.
Oh. Yeah. Thank you so much, Ken.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Have a good one.
That's it for Hobby Life episode 40, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to our sponsors, Becca Media and Southern Hobby Supply. Thank you so much to Ken and Paul for coming on, as well as CK from Top Shelf Breaks. Remember, you can follow me on social media at Brody TK on Twitter, Brody the Kid 1 on Instagram, and read my blog, Riiip with Brody the Kid at BigLeagueCards.com. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy week 1 of the NFL season, and I'll see you all in 2 weeks. Peace out.